Well, basically, you cast us all as thirsty Kirsty, single mothers sitting on benefits, on bums.
Oh.
Yeah, and I really think, personally, I'm a very intelligent woman. I'm married, I have children, and I've supported Dan for over 2 years, and not once have I ever been pushed into gifting by anybody, any mods, anyone, not even Dan.
So
I am offended that you put us all in that category, and I would like an apology.
no apology. Listen, the only apology needs to be having. You need to go and apologise to your children that you're giving a random stranger.
Oh, DHB, don't say that.
Wow.
Don't say that. Go and apologise to your children when
She had jealousy.
and they're struggling.
DHB, can I ask you?
Birthday. There you
Can
go.
I ask you a question?
I'm not apologising. Sorry, let me just finish this. I'm not apologising to anybody who thinks gifting strangers on the internet who they.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Yeah, you've got your gifts on.
yeah, but the thing is,
listen, don't jump on that. I've never gone live on my own live.
finish.
I've not got my gifts on, right? When you come into boxes and it's gifts, you cannot switch them off. So stop jumping down that little. That's so pathetic and
It's because
childish.
I've got my gifts on. That's why
Thank you.
he's
Yeah,
on
he
it.
can't turn them off.
Okay, sorry guys. Let me just finish. Right, okay. So you assume that the people that gift Dan basically are vulnerable, that basically we are using our children's money to support him. Is that correct?
Of course you are, because you've got
No,
children.
well, the
You've
thing
got
is, you
children.
see, yeah, I have children, and my children are very well looked after. I have
I'm not
5,
saying they're
actually.
not, but
And the
like
thing
that,
is,
the
no, I'm
excellent
still talking. Dan isn't a stranger to me, actually. He's a friend, and I speak to him off the app.
All right.
And if I decide
Have you met
to
him?
go in to a
Have you met
live
him?
and support him, I will support him.
Have you met him?
It doesn't matter what you say.
Have you met him?
That's none of your business.
That's a no.
But
So you're
I'm
friends.
off
telling you
jealous.
now,
Friends.
I'm telling you now, I
There's
think
no
the way
friends
you
in this
speak
app.
to women on this app is disgusting, and the way you spoke to Dan support
Why can't I speak? Why can I not speak to a
disgusting.
woman the same way I speak to a man? I thought we were in this sort of feminist, it's equal rights and everything. Why have I got to speak differently to a woman than I do
Well,
a man?
because you put us all
you
in
want the
this
feminist rights.
category.
Tracy, can I say something? Can I
Yeah,
say
of
something?
course. Yeah, of course.
You're coming off jealous, friend.
So DHB, can I just say something? So, so make this make sense for me a little bit. So, you say that we should all be treated the same, and I actually agree with you. But you actually expect that Dan should treat your partner differently than the way you treat the people who support him. How does that make sense?
My partner, my wife, went into the. He was talking about my wife, saying, "You wait there," like he does, dictate. I was waiting for the box. I'll make you wait. That's fine. He thinks that just proves that he thinks he's better than everyone else on the app.
That's fine.
So then he said, "Oh, my wife was in the comments," and then he said, "Oh, I thought I could smell fish." Why? So regardless, that's my wife. Not because she's a woman or she's that. He has no need or right to attack my wife like that. So I defend my wife, not just
The same as you've got no.
You
right
have
need
no right to attack
people like
women on this
who
app.
have I attacked?
You have no right to speak for women on this app.
Who have I attacked?
You
Sorry, my
just
fault.
attacked Cockapoo. You've sat there. I don't know. if
You've attacked women.
I don't know.
DHB, you have no right to speak for women on this app. We don't want you speaking for us. We don't need you sticking up for us. You need to just shut your mouth. Stop speaking on women. Stop speaking on single women. You're nothing but a misogynistic dickhead, okay? And for you to go around saying about, oh, women have to ask their husbands if they're paying £30 here and there. As a woman, I have my own money. I pay my own way. I'll do what I want with it. I'm not some 1950s housewife strapped to a sink like your wife. Get over it. Stop speaking on women. Stop being a prick.
Who's attacking?
I don't know if you realise.
You put women in your spots every
I've got my point across.
You came for us women. Single mothers are better
ladies,
than
I know
anybody
you-
else
I know
out
you-
there right now. And
Listen,
single
I know you're
mothers
mad.
choose to be single sometimes. So shut your
I
hole.
know you're mad, but I
Sorry,
did say to
but
DHB,
it's-
please don't come near and shout. So I'd expect the same respect from you guys, please.
Yeah, we don't need to shout at him.
Listen,
Sorry, Miss J, but I really pissed.
Listen, Anne, let me just say something. DG triggers you. He's always triggered you since I've sort of followed him. There's always been backwards and forwards between the two of you. You trigger each other, whatever it is.
He's triggered me by going for my wife. He's never triggered me anything else. Nothing.
So did Dave Duran's. You know, that was the same thing as well, wasn't it? So why go for the supporters? Because at the end of the day, we make, you can see these are strong women. We make our choices. We do what we want to do. There's men in Dan's support network as well. At the end of the day, you can have an opinion. I don't frankly care for your opinion, like you don't care for mine. I'm not spouting off and making posts and commenting shit everywhere. Why don't you just stay in your own lane and do what you need to do?
I spread my awareness by so I don't tell anyone what they can and can't do with their money. Right? That's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is highlighting that the way Dan or DG and JC and Dave Durans and all that, they all target and manipulate the same clientele, their same following base, which is thirsty Kirsty's.
Dazza, you got a warning. Sorry, not you, DHB Dazza.
Who's meant under? You can know who they're targeting, and you can see it. But you know what? You women can do what you want. Like the woman just said, she gives money to him and supports him for the last 2 years. But yet, her child, I don't believe for 1 second that her child has enough savings to help her when they would get it, and trust funds or ISAs, but they've got when they need to get 18.
DHB,
get money back.
do you know how ridiculous you sound as a fully grown man sitting there saying this woman deserves to be doxxed? Do you know how ridiculous you sound? Why don't you just say, I don't like women, I'm threatened by other males, and fuck off?
There you go. Look, you see, who's all attacking?
But honestly, you're embarrassing.
No, you're embarrassing. People who send their money to these, because if you send money to these rather than give to your kids or put money away for your children's future in the current.
What do you know? Why don't you concentrate on your own wallet? Why don't you concentrate on your own bank account? Do you know how embarrassing you are?
I do, but it's not going to stop me from.
Are you not embarrassed?
Listen,
by the way you go around talking.
Alicia, let him finish. Let him finish.
When you're gifting these people whilst they're driving down the motorway, hiding behind a raccoon.
Who am I gifting?
When they go into the back of a motor with a child and a baby on board, you just remember that you're responsible for that. Because you've been taking his attention away by sending him gifts and entertaining his life.
Who am I gifting?
Driving down a motorway.
Who am I gifting? I've nothing to do with DJ.
Hang on a minute. That's a ridiculous statement.
You were in the box for half an hour entertaining it. You were in the box for half an hour continuously entertaining it.
Right.
People are adults. They make their own choices. We're not responsible for what Dan does. He's not responsible for what we do. I'm not responsible for you, and you can't have an opinion on the choices.
I can have an opinion what I see in his life, right? This is a man who's lost his child, right? Who was in the Pearl's box the other day. Who's 11-year-old due to a speeding driver, right? DG drives past schools day in, day out, whilst he's hiding behind his little raccoon, thanking Thirsty Kirstys for their gifts or commenting, whilst hiding behind a raccoon. One day, he will kill a child, and you'll all still support him.
That's
really low. That's below the belt.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Why would it happen?
Why don't you concentrate on your own bank account instead of running around an app talking shit?
Another person will end up taking their own lives because they're skint, because they give it to.
Can I just say something really quickly
on this app?
Can I say something really quickly? DHB's allowed his opinion, right? You can put out in many videos as he wants. It's his opinion. Can you imagine if he was a female and there was 8 men in the box going for it, this one woman? You know what I mean? And can I also say, DHB, you've done battles with me, you know, and you have done battles for money. So
this is exactly what I was about to say.
No, I have not.
Yes, you have. Stop lying, DHB.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have battled before.
Every single penny what's gone into my account's gone to charity.
That doesn't matter. You've still taken money from people on the app. So what does that matter? It's contradictory. You can't come on here. Listen, dude, I'm not in here. I've stayed quiet. You know what I mean? When I was speaking, but you can't sit here and talk about other people's gifters when you was taking money from gifters, whether it be give to a charity or not. You should have directed them directly to the charity, right? But you took it and then you took the money. Hold on, you took the money, let TikTok take 60% of it, like you always say, and then give the rest to charity. Make it make sense.
No, make it make sense.
I will always come with receipts, DHB. Anyway, that's what I want to say. Thank you for letting me up, Jay.
Make it make sense, right? That the weekly, trying to get people to the top of the weeklies. DG does the weekly, JC, week in, week out. Day in, day out, they're battling. Tell me when you see me
You
back.
sound jealous.
I get that. But what I'm trying to say to you is, you can't say about it when you've done it yourself. Do you know what I mean? You've taken money off people off the app, which could have been Kirsty Firsties for you, and give it to charity. I don't get it.
So that's like saying you can't have a GoFundMe in your account because people are going to still take it.
No, not at all. No. We're talking about gifting, aren't we? That's what we was talking about, gifting. That's what I'm trying to make sense of. You're talking about gifting.
You're twisting.
And I'm saying that if you're going to sit there and battle and take money for gifts, whether it be for charity, like you've just said, or not, you've still taken gifts from people on the app and then done something with the money.
Can I just point out that DHB is only receiving gifts in here, not because of what you lot have said, I'm saying in the comments, it's because I've got my gifts on, so he can't control getting gifts. I just need to put that out there.
I got 5p the other day when I was in another box. And
Can I ask you something, DHB?
Yeah.
Right, why is it me? Yeah. So I'm number fucking 20. Why did you not go for Lord Dermot, who's number 1 every week, number 4, number 3?
I've highlighted other people. I've just mentioned Lord Dermot in here.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is your strength is against me, and I think what it is because I give you a bit more attention than anyone else does. I don't just ignore you because, as I say, the app is here. People get gifted, and you say you're like thirsty Kirsty's for me. So how do I target that audience? Do I go to a certain audience and go, right, I want you, or I don't target anybody. Whoever watches me. Whoever does, like, I can't target a certain audience. Can I?
Of course you can. Of course you can.
How?
It screams of jealousy. I think he's jealous.
Oh, jealous. Give it a rest, mate. Why am I jealous? Tell me what I'm jealous about.
Well,
Can I have my say, please? I'm stuck in
anybody on this app can switch their gifts off, can sit there battling day in, day out. Why is it jealousy? If I can do the same thing.
Because there's loads of people you could target. DJ offers content to people on the app. He's one of the most...
Going to Benidorm.
DHB, before we go on, is there anyone you want to jump up for you?
Pardon?
Like, not jump up to, like, obviously,
No, but someone to be on your sort of wavelength.
Yeah, like...
No, I'm not like you lot with all different people in the same box and you're to attack one person. I'm here on my own. I don't have an
That's why I'm asking DHB.
Yeah, no, but I'm sorry. I don't understand it all.
You don't want that?
What, do I need a jury? No.
No, I'm just asking you if you wanted someone up, that's all.
No, listen, my point of the matter is, like, it's the same people day in, day out. Now, as you just said about Lord Dermot, if you go on my profile, I put a post up yesterday about Carl James with fucking eggs, ketchup and fucking 2 slices of bread hanging off his ears. It's pathetic and it's embarrassing and it's weird. It's absolutely weird.
That's your opinion, yeah? That's your opinion.
Oh my God.
Really? Look at that.
That's your opinion, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, your opinion. I get you feel strongly about your opinion, but like the way you go, you go for people. Like you do come for me more than anyone, which I understand why, because I have probably the most views. So you want to get your point across mainly to most viewers, which is probably mine.
Not really. No, I don't really.
It is, because why do you, as I say, like, look at all the people you could go for there, right? The people who have got less people in the room who are probably individually singling, you know, like they'll have a massive gift who continuously drops uni or whatever. Like, yet you come for me all the time and you have this DG.
I highlight everybody, but if somebody then retaliates, like you just said earlier on, you probably retaliate, you respond, but so then retaliation sparks the retaliation, and then you're in a snowball effect, aren't you? So
maybe... the thing is, I don't even retaliate to you. I just let you have your say. Like I'm not. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit there and just ignore you. I'll let you have your say. I'll let you in my box to have your say in front. So I'll let you have your opinion and get your point across. If people
can I ask you a genuine question?
Of course, can.
Right.
Enough. I want bigger gifts. DG doesn't do that.
No, but CLA doesn't sit there. CLA doesn't sit there day in, day out battling her.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't. She sits there with her gifts on and just entertains people. I don't find
entertains sitting there. DG goes and does stuff. DG goes abroad and does content.
So then do that then. Do that. Keep your gifts on. Happy days. You're not encouraging people. You're not saying at 8 p.m. be there. I'm battling my best mate and we're all both in.
When do I say that? When do I say
he's never said that.
I'm battling my best mate.
He's not expecting people to gift what they can't gift.
Yeah, but DHB, I don't know you, I don't know Dan or anything, but people are their own person. Dan's not forcing anyone to gift.
Listen,
it's a bonus.
Hang on.
That lady who took her own life was her own person.
That was Diadro. Why are you not in
and gifting? She gifted that.
Yeah, but did you know what happened behind the scenes there with Diadro and Sophie in their DMs saying stuff like this? I'm not in anyone's DMs saying anything about anybody. Like I'm not going, oh, can you make to this battle? I'm not sharing my live. This is one thing I've always said since day one. I won't share my live because sharing your live is individually targeting someone saying, can you come and gift me? I will not message them and say, can you make this battle? If I do a battle, say, right, I very rarely do a set battle or anything apart from a reset, that's it. But I will never, I'll never message anybody and ask them to come and gift me or say, can you make it or anything. I do a battle and if someone's there, someone's there. If they're not, they're not. It doesn't matter. I don't ever ask somebody to come. And I don't jump in people's DMs and ask them to gift. Ever.
There's so many people in here missing the point of what this guy's saying now. Like DG, he's right in what he's saying, bro. You can make content, right, to get paid off your content. What he's saying is people are being manipulated into gifting, bro. Whether you like it or not, you have to be honest and have the conversation. Look, you know, you're a good friend of Wolf, one of the most successful on the app, right? He comes across as a lovely fella, nice guy. I've seen him do nice things, but every single night, bro, he's sitting there screaming at his TV or whatever he's streaming on. Push together, work together, snipes. Bro, of course, it's encouraging people to keep gifting.
100%.
If you've got content, you're making your own money, you're being paid for your content, sitting there and doing battles. Yeah, I have to agree with DHB, man.
Take money from TikTok, get paid from TikTok. You can earn, listen, I know this is, I speak to Shane Carl, I speak to a lot of people.
Honestly, right, DG is one of the best creators on here when he does create. The majority of the rest of them, you don't create much, you have to be honest.
Yeah, 100%. Hey, out of the weekly rankings, yeah, DG does create the most content. I'll stand by that, but I just think you don't need to be doing this. And go live, share what you're doing, and let people gift at their peril. But when you're pressurizing, when you're manipulating them into, when you're battling, that is saying, I need your support, and you're putting that support on. It's like your friend coming around constantly wanting support.
You know what it is though as well, DHB, I'm against it, but I find myself like recharging sometimes. Like I don't know whether it's because I get people gifting me and I feel like I have to give it back, so I find myself getting dragged into it and gifting. But I'm not stupid enough to fund these people's lifestyles, but I do still recharge. So God knows what vulnerable people are doing. If I'm being sucked into it, I don't know what vulnerable people are doing.
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yeah, Miss Mott, we can hear you.
Right, no, well, can I just ask DG why he said in Kamikaze's live last night as he left, I'm leaving because all your people are broke ass.
Is that what I said?
That's what you said.
No, I said I don't care about my haters anyway, they're all broke.
No, you said and all your people are broke.
No, I said all my haters are broke.
No, your attitude.
Get the screen recording up.
Your attitude.
And what if he said the problem? That's not that deep, is it? That's not that deep. Like, it's Kamikaze. Kamikaze is just a fucking... He's a chancer.
I actually... I sat there.
I like him.
You might do, but a lot of people see right through him.
Well,
this is... Do you want to know... This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. This is actually a disgrace.
James, listen.
You're slating people with no evidence whatsoever. You're just saying things and throwing things out and saying it about them. No evidence whatsoever. Hang on. Why is people talking about a girl that committed suicide and trying to put that there on creators?
Literally this.
What's that got to do with DG?
Because that's what happened with some.
Excuse me, I know it's what happened, but why are you saying how would you feel, DG? Blah blah blah. This here, it wasn't him fucking done it. It was Diadro.
No, it's his attitude.
It's not about who done it. It's not about who done it. It's no point throwing Diadro's name in there. He's making an example, bro.
Oh no, but you'll throw Wolf's name in there and you'll throw DG's name in there. No. See, there's worse on here, but you don't fucking say it. You won't say it.
Maybe just
go for the good ones.
And stop being a bum.
Who's a bum, love?
Or everyone that gets a gift.
I'm a bum. You're sat there on 16 points, love. You're getting
Who's
gifts.
A fucking bum?
You're getting gifts. You're getting gifts. You're
Well,
16
and
points.
you're a level
Off. You're
16.
sat getting
Click on
gifts.
the profiles of the people
So
who are
Franchi's
gifting.
getting gifts.
If you click
Yous
on
are all
the
sat here getting
profiles
fucking gifts
of the people
for complaining
who are
about people
gifting,
getting gifts.
they all look the same.
Moonbeams.
Vulnerable, desperate women,
Miss Mott,
middle-aged women.
James, I'm getting gifts. I can't decide who gifts me, bro. I'm in a box here, right?
Yeah,
But
but
one
let's
thing,
not sit
crap
in
about
one thing
battles
you
all
won't
the
see
time.
me
If
doing,
you're gonna
James,
sit
right?
in
You
and
won't
get
see me
gifts.
running battles,
It's not
bro.
your
You'll
income.
never ever see me running a battle on this app.
No, but it's not your
You
income.
just said you feel you have to recharge and give back because people gift you.
Yeah, if I'm in a box,
Do you know how hypocritical that sounds now that you're in here complaining about people being gifted?
I don't like to take from people, so I have to give back.
Well, you do because you admitted it. You
They all
you
prey on
admitted it.
women. All the
James,
men
just sitting
prey
there,
on
bro.
women.
James, you go on
All
holiday
the
and
men
do
prey
battles,
on
bro.
women,
Bro,
love.
you go on
I'm
holiday and
gay.
do battles.
I
You're
am gay.
embarrassing.
I do not
You're
prey on any
embarrassing.
women. I do
You're
not
going on
prey on
holiday.
any
I
women.
don't
I am
watch
gay.
you, so I don't know. I don't
Well,
watch you,
I'm
so I
gay,
don't
so
know.
you just know. But you made a statement: all men prey on women. Not true. I'm
majority
gay.
of
So
them
you're
do,
on here
yeah.
slating.
The
You're on here
majority of
slating
them
with no
do.
evidence.
Yeah,
You're
but
slating with
because
no
I
evidence.
click on the women's profiles who are see gifting.
Do you know my biggest gift is a man?
Oh yeah, Fred. I know. Yeah, I've seen Fred. Fred needs to spend it on his family.
James, you're really echoing.
I did mute.
I'm gone. You're all moonbeams. It's a disgrace the way you're fucking slating people with
You
no
just
evidence.
enjoy your
Come back
holiday,
with
you
the
tramp.
evidence.
Fuck, mate, no one gives a fuck what you've got
Right,
to say.
James.
No one gives a fuck what you've got to say,
hang on.
but you're still
Listen.
fucking talking, aren't you? Moonbeam.
James, listen, you're echoing, darling. Just drop down and I'll get you back in.
Can I just quickly say something to DHB? So DHB, I lost my mum 3 months ago and I'm only 23 and I sat and watched DG constantly and he was the only one that lifted me up. So for you to sit there and say about vulnerable people, I was very vulnerable but I didn't spend a penny.
That's good for you. That's really good. And I'm sorry for your loss. And that's how it should be.
That's called control.
And if you felt by watching DG and he's not battling and he's just making you laugh and just, going live on his normal thing, then sending the odd little gift to say thank you ain't out of the...
No, don't encourage now, DHB.
That's what I'm saying. He had every right. If I had the money, I would have sent him a uni because that's what he done. That's what he's done to people. His content is amazing.
And there's nothing you need that could be for yourself. Can you send him a universe?
You've got
Would you
people
rather
that
spend
sit
it
there
on
and do
yourself?
nothing. And
They're not millionaires
even
on this
content.
app. They're not millionaires. If you click on the profiles, they need things themselves. You can tell by looking at them.
So you're judging a book by its cover?
Yeah, that's really
No, I'm
judgmental.
old and wise.
You know,
I can see what's going on.
You know, I used to work for a fella there who used to wear the smelliest jeans. Honestly, he used to look like a baguette.
That's you're deflecting, mate.
No, I'm not
You're
deflecting. I'm explaining. You're
are
judging a book by its cover. You're saying you're judging by somebody how they look and what they should spend or what they should do. So I used to work with a fella who's a millionaire and
all council estate mums and all stuff like that.
See,
I'm
that's
not
disgusting.
stupid.
Oh, Miss Mott,
You don't know that, like, you
Loads
don't
of them
know.
are. Loads of them are.
Please don't
don't
assume
know that,
that.
bro,
No, don't assume that. Just like DHB didn't want his missus being attacked, let's not
I
attack
would never
women.
attack someone as missus. Never ever.
There's nothing
It's got
wrong with
nothing to do with me.
mums. I am one.
I'm a
Women who live on a
estate
council
mum,
estate.
but I'm
Look at the
telling you,
council
how
estate
people are
mum.
leaving themselves short to gift people, and
Hang on,
they
Miss Mott,
don't
are
give
you-
a flying fuck.
You've got a gifting level, so I don't think you can say anything about anything.
Exactly.
What gifting level?
You've got a gifting level of 13, which means you've gifted, which means anything you say is irrelevant from this point forward.
No, it's not at all.
It is because you've gifted people. I feel like you was manipulated to do so.
That was about 3 years ago when the first come on.
Even if she's gifted, you still got an
but
opinion,
I'm
man.
wide.
You
Your
know,
gift-
your
what's that about
man can
tenner?
change. You
Your
know,
It's about
gift
a
badge-
tenner.
Your
So I
gift
think you're being a
badge
bit
is activated.
ridiculous. It's
Your
about
gift badge is
£10.
activated.
It's about £10. It was about 3 years
you
ago.
hadn't have gifted,
And I
No.
could afford it. I
Your
could
gift
afford
badge
it.
is activated. It would have not been activated. It's activated. So you've gifted recently.
I've gifted recently. I gifted Sean and Caitlin, who I find really a nice couple. They go live in the evening, they sing, they entertain people, they never battle.
So
And I
does
sent them-
DG. He entertains
No,
people.
yeah, he does. He does probably 60%.
So why does he not have any rights to be gifted?
40%. He doesn't deserve to be gifted when he's battling and
Ali.
he's doing live resets. When he's putting out content, or if he's live creator and he's walking around or doing silly things or whatever he's doing, without pressurizing. I mean, because a battle is pressurizing your supporters to come in and support you. Then he's welcome to all the gifts what people want to give him of that entertainment value.
How do you know the people that are gifting Sean and Caitlin aren't vulnerable or can afford it?
Because
I remember why I gifted. It was for fucking Alex Brigham against Angie.
Do you know what it is?
Against Angie, that's what I went for. So he could beat Angie.
What DHB is saying, right? DHB has been calling people out for a long time. I don't know the guy. Don't follow me. Doesn't follow me. I've got no allegiance to him. But I've seen some of his previous videos on the RDs. And the man's right. The Hardys have been milking this TikTok for fucking 2 years maybe. And now you've got Darren Hardy coming on and making videos that he can't make no money. Me gifters have run away, bro.
No, on his Facebook, he was on a lad's stag weekend 2 weeks ago abroad.
Look,
respectfully, I'm not even gonna. I don't want to go on with that one.
People do take advantage.
It's highlighting people. It's highlighting people that are manipulating.
No, I get it, Frenchies. I understand what you're trying to highlight, but listen.
But people can't get away with it just because they've got a poorly daughter. That they can't use that as a cover up and do wrongful things. They went on 3 luxury holidays without that poorly daughter.
He was away 2 weeks ago.
And now he sat there. I've seen the video. They sat there saying he's got to go to work in the shop because he's fell off and there's no gifts coming in.
How unfortunate. Do you know, if that was my daughter, mate, money wouldn't mean nothing to me. I'd be making
Can we not talk about the trial? Please, I don't like it. Please don't. I don't want to talk about his daughter.
It's on topic of people being manipulated.
But Frenchies, I don't want to talk about his daughter, please.
Fair enough.
Can I just speak for a second, please, Miss J? Can I just speak for 1 second before I jump out? Look, I'm not involved in none of these arguments. Just want to make that clear. But please, out of respect, for that woman, please stop talking about the dead. Stop, just out of respect for that woman's family and that woman herself. I'm sure you can argue amongst yourselves. You don't got to keep bringing up people that's not here any longer. Yeah, and God rest that woman. But please,
it's not wrong with highlighting things, though, Tony, is the man.
Well, trying to give people a conscience, basically, but it doesn't work.
No, I understand that. I understand, but just that. Listen, there was a few people now that's jumped in here speaking about people taking their lives. It's not fair in that family. It's not fair in any.
No, it's not. But it's a thing, though. It's a thing, Tony.
It's called raising awareness. But if it saves one person, it's worth the conversation, isn't it? Let's be honest.
But it was aimed at one particular person. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, I'm not up here to argue. I'm just saying. I'm sure you have plenty of other things to argue about. But just try. I'm sure as adults you can try to leave the dead rest in peace. That's all I'm saying. Just respect.
Yeah.
I disagree with that one because there's reasons why foundations are set up in names of these people who have passed, and it's to highlight and raise awareness, whether it's they've taken their own lives or whether it's in sickness and have lost their lives. Look at Azalea, foundation. But you'd turn around and say, well, leave her, she's passed away, leave her to rest. No, her name is going on to raise awareness on that condition. And it's the same as this. I mean, I don't even know the lady's name. I've not mentioned the lady's name, but I'm sure everyone knows who we're talking about. And by what's happened to her, hopefully will raise awareness and slow people down from gifting out of control and save a life. And like French just said, if it saves one person's life, that's enough. But that's what happens in death. People get spoken about more when they've passed than when they're alive. It's fact.
But you can't come at DG for...
I was just using it as an example. All I asked him is as an example. If he found out that one of his top gifters had done something because they've got into so much debt and everything due to gifting him, would he continue doing what he's doing? He said no. So I don't understand why people can't use this app, make content, like people have said, and I agree in certain circumstances, DG is a good content creator when he puts his mind to it. So take the money off of the TikTok and the views, and then go live. Don't pressure your followers into, they do enough by following, watching, sharing, liking, joining your lives. And if they want to gift, don't pressurize them. Just have your gifts on, and maybe they might send a 5 or 10 or anything like that. Personally, gifts shouldn't be as high as what they are. It needs regulating. TikTok don't regulate it. Somebody can sit on this app tonight, pissed up, right, and spend $3,000 on one person, and in the morning they could think, wow, I've done it on fucking Skybet, right? And it's like, and then you get a notification, you get blocked from sending money, and you have to do a bloody cooling off period and whatnot.
Yeah, I did. I used to bet. I used to
bet. I don't do any of that.
And I was laughable on DHB. You've got people saying not to talk about like the lady who's passed away and that, but you've got debates the past couple of days where people are debating what's happened at this charity event last year where someone was apparently raped.
One. by just going live and sharing the birth and everything and updating people. He didn't do one battle in a whole week and he got #1. So you can do it, but that's naturally.
James, you need to fuck off and fix that echo of yours, mate.
Lyrical, have you got something to say to me? Because I need to go
Yes,
out.
darling. I gift a lot and I enjoy
I saw you.
gifting. I enjoy gifting, but I tell you what,
You can afford it, can't you?
I don't live in a council house. I'm not on benefits, and I found that quite offensive. Because those that are do get help.
Well, I don't really care if you're offended. It's the truth. It's facts.
No, you're stereotyping.
No, I'm not.
And then
No,
in
I'm
your other
not.
breath, you're coming out
It's a
with
fact.
rich gifters, like you're jealous. Like, what, are you sat there in a council house?
Am I
and calling
jealous?
the bitch,
I've got
darling?
nothing to be jealous
Is that
of.
what it
I'm
is?
angry.
You're sat there watching all these,
I'm angry.
these creators getting
Give it to
gifted, and it's
children in
pissing you off.
poverty. Give it to
Hang on a
children
minute,
in
hang on a
poverty.
minute. Let's not sit there like a
Needs the
fucking
help.
Tory. Let's not sit
them
there
to
like a
go on a
Tory.
Here you go,
holiday.
darling. There's a pity raise for you. Enjoy.
James, it's fine now.
You fucking stupid little Tory twat.
Isn't she just?
Miss
Horrible little weird
Frenchie,
side.
you just, hang on a minute, Frenchie, please don't do that.
Don't come in then and try and talk down
No,
to
but
people,
listen,
man. Don't
she's
talk
talking
to
to
me.
me.
You don't need to touch an opinion.
Please
When
don't
Miss
do
Mop
it.
sat here calling
Trying to
people
categorise people in
I
nothing.
live in a
You didn't say
council
nothing,
house,
did
you
you? You
stupid
didn't say
cunt.
nothing. There are
I live
people
in
on
a
here that go
council
out and
house.
work. There are
I
people
live
on
in a
here who've done
council
well in
house.
their
Are you
life.
listening?
and want
Frenchie, I'm
to
sorry,
reward
but I'm
and give.
dropping you. You ain't going to speak to women
I
like
live
that.
in a council house.
Miss
I've lived
Mop.
here for 32 years.
What's that to do with me and what I gift?
So I'm just, well, I can say things about people that live in council houses.
But if,
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you
That doesn't make
No,
any
you
sense.
cannot. No, you cannot. No,
Who's
you
gonna
cannot.
stop
That's like
me?
saying, that's like saying
James,
because
lower
you're
your
gay,
tone.
you
Who's
can be
gonna stop
homophobic,
me? Listen.
or because you're black, you can be racist. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
thank
Listen,
you,
the
James.
same
Thank
Miss
rules
Mop.
apply to women as well, James. Just lower your tone, please.
Miss Mop, you said there, right? You said you don't care if she's offended when you said all these single mums in the council estate. You said you were offended last night when I said all these people. I said all my haters are broke. When I've been broke before. I know you mean. I mean broke, and you were offended by it. I'm allowed to say that though because I've been broke now.
And I'm a single parent too. Does that make me, you've stereotyped me?
Can I be homophobic
Not right.
because I'm gay? What the hell, like?
It's not right what you said, Miss Mop, and it didn't just offend me, it offended a few people in the stream because you're
Miss Mop, you can turn
stereotyping
your
me.
mic
It wasn't
on.
fair.
I
So I
don't
just
care.
wanted to
You
come up
don't live in a council house, so you're irrelevant, okay?
I don't know where I live.
Can I just-
Right,
can
you
I
tell
just-
me, where
excuse
do
me?
I live, darling?
Excuse
Where
me,
do
can I
live?
just
DJ,
say something?
You seem to know so much. Again, assumptions, and it's wrong. You're assuming you know about every gifter on this app, and you don't. What
No,
it is,
I
is you're
just-
sat there
I just
in
care
your
for the
council
ones
house,
that
very
can't
upset
afford
watching
it.
creators getting
That's all I
gifted because
care
you haven't
about.
got any content,
I
darling.
just care
You've got
about the
nothing
ones
to
who
offer this
can't
app but
afford
bitchiness
it,
and jealousy,
who are
and
vulnerable
it's
and
horrible to
lonely,
watch.
who are
It's
vulnerable and
horrible to
lonely.
watch.
That's who I care about. You obviously don't. You
You know
obviously
what, darling?
don't.
Coming up here
Because
hating
you've done
people that can
battles.
afford to
Up
give.
here, I
I've
know what
seen
all
you
the
very ugly
battles,
right
do
now.
battles.
It makes
You
you look
first
very
come on
ugly
here.
right
How
now,
do you
darling.
know your gifters weren't broke?
You
Right,
are
excuse
jealous
me.
as fuck.
Jealous?
Miss Mop,
I
Miss
don't
Mop.
need
But you're
anything.
sat here
I've
with
got
your gifts
everything.
on.
I've got
You're sat
everything
here
I
with your
need.
gifts
She can't
on.
turn her gifts off. Of course, she can't
How
turn them off.
can
I've got
you
mine
be
on.
jealous?
Miss
How
Mop.
can you be jealous for having an opinion?
Miss
And
Mop, you're only
caring
here for the
about other
gifts.
people?
Right, just hang on a minute. Can we just let
Give it
Kat
to
finish?
children in
Okay, can you sort
poverty.
your keywords
There's
Yeah, I'm good,
hundreds
I'm
of
good. I'm good.
thousands of children living in
You can't
poverty.
get organisations in boxes like this. Do you know what gets me
Give
on
it
this
to
freaking
Now
app?
the bots are calling
Excuse
out
me,
my
my turn to talk. Thank you, love.
Jay,
Much
I have to go.
appreciated.
Can you drop me?
Much
Right,
appreciated. Thank you very much. Cheers for your input. Do you know what gets to me on this app? The amount of people who stick their noses in and tells people who are worth they can spend their own money. What the fuck has it got to do with any of you who are where I gift, where I spend my money? It's got nothing to do with anyone. DHB, you're the biggest melt I've ever come across, lad. I'm not even joking. I can't stand people like you.
Why was people?
Who gives you the? What gives you the right to tell people whose word you can't spend their money?
I don't tell people what and can't. I'm suggesting what should
You
happen.
do daily,
No, I don't,
and if
mate.
no one agrees with you, you go do a deep dive. You dig and go personal.
Jake, can you put some chat on, darling? I'm getting doxed in the
You've
chat,
just gone and got
darling.
personal straight away with me without even saying anything to you.
Me and you've had our little. You know exactly who I am, you little sausage. So let's get it that way.
I do not know who you are.
Mate, you've been messaging me for the last week. I've been messaging you about your wife as well. Imagine that, you know.
You mean you've been commenting?
Yeah, that's me, lad.
Okay, hang on a minute.
Well, you like to get your little comments. You like to get your little things in, don't you?
Hang on. Now
Why is it good for you, not good for me?
You just said I get all personal, but you just said you've been messaging me about my wife.
Yeah, well, your wife's been messaging me. You both know this, lad.
She hasn't, you fucking dick.
Oh, listen, the Snapchats between me and your wife get freaky.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Excuse me. Can I just say something? Listen, at the end of the day, firstly, Miss J has asked you repeatedly, don't shout and scream in a live.
Yeah, my apologies.
Take a little bit of respect, please. Secondly, DHB, the one thing I do agree with you is the fact of live streaming while people are driving. It takes less than a second to take your eyes off the road and an accident to happen. I do, you can live stream any time you want, but please try not doing it on the roads because it is dangerous. And let's be honest, you do take your eyes off staring at the screen for quite a while. It takes less than a second for you to have an incident going to you. That's the only one thing that I will say on the subject. But the thing is, what I'm getting tired of is people telling everybody else what they can and can't do on this app.
Yeah,
we have every right to be in anybody's life we want, talk to anybody we want, gift to anyone we want. If you want to air about other people, and I'll be honest, DHB, the only thing I don't agree with this is you've really gone for DG. Now, with all due respect, the people that you do want to go for, they won't allow you in the box, so you can't get your part across. Then if this is the case, why don't you do your own lives and talk about it there? You shouldn't be coming into other people's lives and targeting.
How many lives have I gone into?
Sorry, can I just finish?
No, but how many lives have I gone into?
Listen, lad, respect the woman. Let her finish.
Shut up, you dickhead.
I've really offended you.
Listen, excuse me. So I just want to say that if you want to target these people, and I do say people because men and women should be treated the same. We should all be treated equally. But you shouldn't be just putting your target on one person. You do seem to have a grievance. And with all due respect, I just want to say, if I said it's fishy, our slang here, it's fishy, it's suspicious. I don't know whether or not he said that in that context. I don't know. But I'm just saying there is another meaning to it.
No, he said I thought I could smell fish. That's when my wife messaged. It was
right, okay. So what you should have done is you should have approached DG off the app and just said, right, listen, mate, I didn't really like that comment. Whether or not it was at her or not, I'm not sure. But if you could just, maybe if you'd gone it that way, it wouldn't have been.
You're now telling me how to conduct my behaviour on the app, but I can't tell people.
No, I'm just saying it would have been maybe less heated, but now because it looks like you're gunning for him, and with all due respect, because you've been gunning for him, I don't know if you've noticed, people are giving him more gifts. So what you're trying to do is actually not working. So it's actually aiding him. I just want you to look at it a different perspective. That's all I'm saying. And can I just point one thing out? My last thing, and I'm out. Frenchie, I'm not being funny, but you need to learn how to speak to people and have a little bit of respect. At the beginning of this week, I was in a live where a guy was just chilling out. I went into his live and just told him to ignore the negative comments, and Frenchie decided to call me a mutt. He doesn't know me. I find you very offensive how you speak to men and women.
DHB, come back. You've got a bio.
You do need to be a bit more respectful, mate, because you've done stuff and you just, it's not nice how you talk to people. But anyway, guys, enjoy your day and see you later. Thanks for having me, Miss J.
Bye, Choo Choo.
I just wanted to ask DHB, obviously, he says about vulnerable gifters and that, but I've just been directed to a whole thread on Tattle Life to do with DHB. Ooh. And on there, they mention about DHB receiving gifts from a vulnerable person called Alfie.
Ooh.
And who this person was vulnerable. And these are coming from his own community that are talking about him in Tattle Life. And it's not just that, there's quite a few things in here with him to do with gifting, especially that one about him accepting gifts. They actually say, I'm sorry, but I don't think he's a good person at all. He knows exactly what he's doing. Yeah, he doesn't beg, but he allows and knew someone was vulnerable to still gift. That's just one, there could be others. In fact, I remember Alfie gifted, so it's okay for when he gifts Daryl, but it's not okay for other people to do it. Daryl doesn't beg, no, but he still allows vulnerable people to gift him.
Wow,
This was back in September 21, 2022, when he was battling.
I don't know.
So it's very hypocritical for people to come up here and talk about things when they've done it. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially on the vulnerable side of things.
Do you know, I do think as well, if he was on live and a big gifter happened to come across him and gift him heavily and get him in the rankings, I don't think he would tell them to stop gifting him and turn his ranks off. I think he would take it. There are vulnerable gifters on here, and they do.
Oh no, he'd be shouting "Let's pass DG" on the wikis.
That's what I mean. But
He probably would message them like DG did, but it could be too late, like he said. Do you know what I mean? Like it can't be one thing for one person, one for another. It's just fucking hypocritical the way I see it anyway.
There are vulnerable gifters on here, and I think creators have a duty of care to an extent. If someone comes in, like DG said about one of his, and are gifting heavily, just pop them a message, check in on people, make sure that they're not vulnerable as much as you can. But obviously on the internet, you can be anyone you want to be. So there's only so far you can go with that. But
I don't know if DHB is going to join back. He hasn't requested the box.
This guy's just coming across as a jealous person who hates women and is threatened by men. He's going about it in the wrong way completely.
Thank you.
That doesn't mean to say that I'm any better than anybody or any less better than anyone else. I work full time, hard, all day, every day, well, most days. And just because I live in a council house doesn't make me any different. Like, my council house is nice, probably in one of the best areas of my town, and I pay half the price of rent than other people do in not as nice houses. So why would you not? Do you know what I mean? If you can get one that's nice and it's half the price of rent, why would you not? You're stupid not to. And another thing
DHB though, that DHB though, I'm sorry, that DHB though, he's in a beer garden constantly with his kids. So what, his day out with a kid is to go to a beer garden.
Exactly, so I think people need to think about themselves before they speak. And just because I live in a council house and I work doesn't mean to say I can't gift people as and when. Like, I'm not a big gifter, but doesn't mean to say I can't gift people or throw a heart me or a hand heart here and there. I just think it's just out of control. And like going for DG all the time, like you never see DG sat there on a live day and say like, send me a uni now, send me a uni. You might say taps and unis as some sort of
Lucy's here.
He never sits there and begs a uni, does he? Like, it's just, if they want to send it, they send it. And even if I watched him the other night when he was battling, just even battling very small creators, and he's making content, you know, he's making them laugh, he's making somebody's day. And at the end of the day, TikTok, this app is open to everybody. Everybody can go on it. You can either earn via views, TikTok short, battling, whatever you want. It's open to everybody. So if they're that bothered, why don't they just go and do it themselves?
Wolf, you'll have to request again.
That somebody's gifting him big, like you said, Andrew said then. I don't think it's creators' problem. I think it's TikTok's problem. If they want to limit it, then that's down to TikTok. But obviously they're not going to do that because they're making money. So it's not creators' problems.
Let's make the point though, no, that DHB is going at like DG and that for begging, as he says. But he says he goes out with his child to a beer garden. So he's on the sesh, he's on the beers, he's with his missus, having his food, doing whatever. Miss J, would you go with your child to a beer garden for a day out?
Yeah, of course I would. I would.
Just for a day out, and justify that's your day out, like you're a good dad because you take your kid to a beer garden.
What do you mean? Like, I don't get that.
He says that he goes to a beer garden on a Sunday or whatever, yeah? Like DHB. I'm not about DG, I'm not DHB, yeah? He said he goes to a beer garden and whatnot with the family, and that's the day out. That's not a day out though, is it?
It
really matters what he wears.
I'm not being funny, but if you take your kids out for a scran and that on a Sunday...
Yeah, exactly. You take off a scran, but not a day out, is it? You go for a bit of food. It's not a
Listen, I'm
day
not
out,
being
though, is
funny,
it?
yeah? There's a pub up the road from me that hold out the back of there. They've got a bouncy castle. They've got little kids rides, a park, everything like that. You could get the girls in the car and your missus, go there, have a drink, have a talk with your missus while your kids are having a play, have a walk around. It's a day out. Do you know what I
My
mean?
mum and
Like,
dad used to take me to the pub every Sunday.
well, you should take to a beer garden growing up as a like day out. And
Sunday dinner and everything, man.
Can I just say?
No, he's going at DG. He's got like. Sorry, the point is, he's got DG. He's got DG for his parents.
As my pub was doxed in the chat, we're doing 2 bottles for £8 all weekend.
You're on lyric, man.
Doubles are £5.50 plus mixer. So come on down, as you all know where I am now.
No, my point is, though.
Actually, why she's in here cloud chasing? If you ain't added me, people, make sure you follow me.
Oh, cloud chaser.
Oh, that's all right. She's cloud chasing. Why not? Andy, do you want to cloud
Hey
chase?
guys, I'm going to be going live soon and we'll have all the gifts.
Oh, God, cloud chaser.
MT, do you want to promote your new song or do you want me to do it for you?
No, because I'm a little bit I don't want to talk about it.
All right then.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Right, that's it. Sub chat's going on again.
Thank you. Pick up Lisa.
Winding me up. Is everything better? Like they've released their inner demons. Everyone's good.
I just had a meeting. Did I miss something? What's happened? Oh no! Don't go over it again. I'm only joking.
Okay, so Wolf was in the box.
What's the matter with MT? Why is MT mad?
Oh no!
Because Angie, I woke up the wrong side of bed this morning, and I just don't know how I feel about my day. I feel all discombobulated. I feel like I've been far too nice.
Poor JJ with his sub.
To myself, so I just need to be far too nasty to myself now.
Oh God.
Right, you can all leave me alone now.
Jay.
Yeah.
How's your stomach after your?
Right, see you later, people.
Bye, no face.
Cloud chaser. How's your stomachs after yesterday?
Wow.
You too.
Angie, how's yours?
I just have some more gifts, guys.
Answer the question.
My stomach's fine. Yeah, it's okay actually.
Did you spit most of it out though?
No, I swallowed it and it was nasty. The garlic.
Oh, and it was flipping vile, man.
Oh, it smelled like.
Hey, did you just say you swallow, Angie?
Oh, don't! I tried to avoid that. Oh, God.
Angie isn't. She doesn't like to waste.
We don't want that image. No more.
What's wrong for stuff like that, man?
I only asked you what everyone else was thinking. Do you know what I mean? Don't lie in the comments and say you weren't thinking the same thing.
I think everyone enjoyed it though, Angie. I can't lie.
Yeah, you know what? It was a laugh, wasn't it?
Listen, everyone's going to fall out in a week, so you might as well enjoy it while you can. So.
That's true.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Thanks for letting me have my opinion.
Bye.
Thank you.
See you later. Oh, thank you for the gifts, guys. By the way,
It's now box battles after all the gifting.
Mind if I just take 5 more minutes? I've just got more gifts.
God, get out.
I'll see you later, Joe. I'm going to go live soon. Everyone follow me.
Can you stop clout chasing off me, please?
See you later, guys.
See you later.
Oh, wow. That seemed as if, like, listening in the background.
3.3k. Go on, get out.
Come on. No, don't get out.
No, there's not enough room in the bunker. Get out.
No, it's a magic bunker. There's plenty of room. I designed it so you can get out the back. There's like a palace. So everyone can apparently get out their council houses for some reason and get into the
Can we all
palace.
just get our vapes and just...
Yes, let's inhale.
Oh, finally.
Oh, gosh. That felt good.
TikTok Baker, let's get you in. Can you make me some donuts?
Oh, I love TikTok Baker. Look at his profile picture. It looks so good.
Julie with the coral.
Hello.
Hi, TikTok Baker.
I just thought I'd jump in because I thought you were in desperate need of some sausage rolls in your bunker.
Can you send me some?
He loves all the sausage, but doesn't.
I'm not a vegetarian, darling, and I like a sausage.
Mm-hmm. Hey, can I just ask, why are people taking the piss out of me in the comments saying stop driving while you're live streaming when they all know I'm a bushwanker? Like, are you just trying to rub it in even more? Are you just trying to add to my pain and my misery of me absolute terrible Friday morning that I'm having? TikTok Baker, I'm sorry, I know you come in to talk about sausage rolls and muffins and that, but I'm just people are taking the piss out of me this morning.